In this lesson we'll see how air for the pneumatic system is obtained from the APU, a ground or external pneumatic supply, and the engines. Bleed air from the APU is used for all the functions that bleed air from the engines is used for, with the exception of thrust reverser deployment. The APU bleed air is controlled by the APU bleed valve. The APU bleed valve is automatically closed in certain circumstances. For example, when the APU compressor speed is too low or not running, and so not producing enough air pressure, there is an overheat near the duct, or in the case of APU fire. The air supply system from the ground is designed to supply all the systems that the APU can supply. The air is supplied through two HP connectors located in the right-hand air conditioning pack cooling inlet. The symbol on the ECAM is shown while the aircraft is on the ground, even if no external pneumatic supply is connected. As soon as an engine has been started, this engine can supply the whole pneumatic system, which was previously supplied by the APU. Each engine is fitted with two different air bleed sources, IP and HP. Air is generally bled from the intermediate pressure, IP, stage, because with the engine running at normal speed, there's enough pressure from this stage to supply the pneumatic system. When the engine speed is near idle, for example during descent, the air is automatically bled from the high pressure, HP, stage. The bleed transfer occurs automatically when it's needed. The bleed air system regulates bleed air pressure and temperature to avoid excesses. Pressure is limited by the bleed valve. Temperature regulation is done by limiting temperature downstream of the bleed valve. Click on the left engine bleed valve now to see when the valve is automatically closed. The bleed valve is shown here. Select it now. Click on the right engine bleed valve now to see when the valve is automatically closed. The bleed valve closes automatically in the following cases: overheat at precooler, overheat in surrounding ducts, failure of pressure regulation, failure of temperature regulation at the precooler outlet, actuation of associated engine fire handle. Both bleed valves close automatically if the APU is supplying bleed air.